Welcome to Market Matters. I'm Wei Lynn Tang, today joined by Khoo Hsu Chuang and Sulhi Azman, two dashing gentlemen. So Chuang, today the market, CI opened the day lower, but then it went up and it ended the day 4 points up.
Yeah, 4 points higher, nothing to shout about. Of course, it is still higher by 4 points, but it is still below the 1600 point mark. So it is still quite a lackluster market by every stretch of the imagination.
Right, but Sulhi has more for us on the markets today.
Definitely, guys. As you said earlier, the market continued to bleed. I mean, it has swung to a positive territory after being battered on yesterday. It closed 4 points higher at 1,587 points on strong supports from the institutional foreign funds. And now, just now in the edge markets, our writers have said that Benny Lee, the chief market strategist from Jupiter Securities, said the KLCI closed higher on bargain hunting. Now, the institutional funds have also been mopping up the shares, buying 258 million ringgit worth of shares in the stock market. Now, the top FT counter today, which I think you will discuss later on, is the Media Shoppe, which saw some 161 million shares traded. Now, on the broader market, guys, the Japanese stock fell on Tuesday, taking the benchmark Nikkei into the negative territory for the year. But at the same time, we are seeing Chinese stocks has been recovering quite a fair bit, really. And if you look at the ringgit has been falling down to a fresh new level of 4.33 against the greenback. Much of this is weighed by the commodity prices as well as the jittery in the Fed's move to increase the interest rate on September 17.
Right, thanks for that, Max. So Chuang, as he was mentioning, right, all these domestic funds propping up the market.
Yeah, I was with some fund managers last night, and they actually, number one, they think that the Federal Reserve will still tighten in September. They think there's some interesting bargains happening in the market right now. Plantation stocks look interesting to them. Certain situationals like electronics look interesting to them.
Even banking stocks has been bashed
Even
down
banking
as well.
stocks, but not necessarily banking because margins are quite compressed. So I think there's some people really looking to bargain hunt, even at the time when the foreigners are selling down.
Right, but now let's move on to our hot stock of the day. Today for Hotstocks, we have the Media Shoppe Bhd. And this stock actually, Chuang, has been highlighted by the Edge Research as their stocks of momentum for many times actually. So today this company was the most actively traded counter on Bursa with almost 160 million shares traded. And because of its announcement yesterday on its foray into the property and construction sector.
Yeah, so I met the company before. Chris Chan used to head it now. They've got two new shareholders, Dato Lau and this other guy called Tan Zu Pin. They are trying to transform this software developer into a property and construction player. Now, people might think they're insane to do so, but at the same time, these are two people with avowed experience in the sector, and they think they can make this thing happen for them. And I guess what is the more attractive, affordable segment? And they're starting in Kemaman, in Pahang, right?
Right,
Terengganu.
but the announcement to Bursa Malaysia, I was looking through it, right? So the Media Shoppe is actually appointed, the wholly owned subsidiary actually that they bought in August, is actually awarded as the managing contractor, right, to this development of the land of 192 million ringgit. But if you were to look at the breakdown of the 192 million ringgit, it includes pre-development costs, construction costs, and what's the Media Shoppe, the role that it plays, right, is it assists contractors, it monitor the costs. So basically its role is not exactly in construction.
Yeah, I think they sit at the top of the pile. They're project managers essentially, and then they appoint all the contractors to actually do the work. So they'll be getting a fee for their services.
Right, and according to Bursa, right, the admin pre-development costs and professional fees cost about 8 million ringgit, and this is part of the 192 million ringgit. But beyond this though, I mean, Chuang, do you think this would be would serve as a, I don't know, for them to turn around, because they have been loss-making since 2007.
Well, yeah, they have. And you see, the thing is, it's the Media Shoppe is a very nice vehicle to take over and transform, right? Because it's look at it for the longest time, so 6 cents, trading 6 cents. It's kind of like bumped up to 14.5 cents. Yeah, not it's more than double, but it's still a very cheap vehicle, 60 million ringgit market cap or something. The construction sector, for what it's worth, and for all the compressed margins, is still one of the more resilient sectors in the country. Now, if you look at it, Hong Leong Research has said that in the first 6 months of this year, the project awards have been better than expected. There's a lot of other projects in the pipeline, the West Coast Expressway, the KL 118.
But all these are big projects. The Media Shoppe, what they'll be doing in Kemaman,
but they'll be trickled down.
It is rather small, so you don't know if they will actually get a slice of the pie of the bigger projects.
My good friend Johnny Walker once said, "Journey of 1,000 miles begin with single step." So
right. So I gather you're quite positive about the Media Shoppe, yeah?
Well, it's a cheap play, right? If you had some money, if you want to take a punt on the market, 6 cents a share, why not, right? Forget about it.
Right. So just to summarize all about the Media Shoppe, right? So it's this software developer. It's transitioning into the property and construction sector, and its controlling shareholders, 2 directors, which was appointed in August, seems to have relevant experience. And Chuang, he's very positive because he says construction is one of the few resilient sectors in Malaysia. So we will just have to keep an eye on how the Media Shoppe in the coming times.
It's worth a punt, as they say.